Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Ian. So here we are with part 1 of the Ford Model T. It's going together quite well. No more spoilers. I hope you'll enjoy the video. I've been making a start on the Model T Ford. A lot of it has been painting so far. I can't wait to actually start putting it all together, but this is the main body of the car. Underneath I've just left matte, but on the top there got a nice gloss finish on it. This isn't varnished yet, that's just the paint. It's X1, Tamiya X1. So that's gone on pretty well, I think, and I'm quite pleased with that. The rest of it, the body, such as it is going to be a dark green, and again this isn't varnished, it's just a Tamiya gloss green. They're the two sides of the body. And we've got things like the bonnet here, one half of it, the other half's done as well. And also the rear plate under the rear seat. I forget what they call those little seats on the back, but there we are. The ICM instructions show a bronze colour, X33, for the radiator grille and headlamps and stuff, and I really don't like it. It wants to be more of a bright brass colour, so I've got some paint coming today, and I'm going to try again. But they've got a base coat on, so that's good. That shouldn't take too long to do. And the other thing I've been messing around with is wood. I've never really done wood before, so this is the inner floor of the car, and the pedals and the steering column go at this end, and either end you've got, now see if I can show that. I'm reasonably happy with that. It looks wood grainish, doesn't it? I have to do it on this part as well, and also on the front of the car. Why can you never think of a word when you want to? What will be the bulkhead between the engine and the cabin? But I'm really quite taken with that. It's supposed to be walnut, and it looks walnutish, I think. We'll see when I come to do the bulkhead and see how that turns out. But I think once that's dried off and varnished, I think that will look okay. I'm quite pleased with it. Certainly for a first go, I'm very pleased with it. So the car is coming on. Once this is dry and coated, so that I don't rub the thing off, and the other bits are ready, then I can actually put this section together and it's ready to go on the car. The thing is that this radiator grille sits on top of the front axle, and I've got a whole load of bits in here, the engine and all the various parts ready to go for that. They've all been coated with just a flat black, which will be fine for underneath. So once I've got these little bits done, then the whole thing will start to go together very quickly. So it's just preparation, and we'll see where we go from there. A little bit further today, I've done a bit more of the woodwork, and I'm really pleased with the way this is going. That's a little cupboard under the rear seat. It needs, there's one or two little catches on there, they need picking out, but I'll do that after I've got a coat of varnish on the wood. But really pleased with the way they're working out. This is the cabin side of the bulkhead, and again, you know, there are bits that need picking out, but I think the wood's gone really well. I'm very pleased with it. The main floor of the vehicle is on. I've got the front axle and the radiator on. I've now coated this with Vallejo bright brass, and it's much better, isn't it, than it was before with the bronze colour. I know Paul, Plastic Monkey, had some troubles with his Model T in getting, he followed the instructions, good man, and put the radiator and front axle on first, and then couldn't get the engine in. So I tested it before I started, and what I did was I actually did both together. I put the engine in place, and then I brought this in, and because the engine does connect to the rear of the radiator grille, so that's all in place. I'll be able to move it slightly if I need to when I put the engine covers on, but that's all in place for the moment. So pleased with how that's gone as well. By the way, if you don't follow Plastic Monkey on YouTube, and I suspect most of you do if you're here, but if you don't, please look him up. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Paul's great, really nice guy, and does no holds barred live modelling, and it's fascinating to watch his thought process as it goes through. So give him a look. So there we are. That's as far as I've got. Just out of information, to do the wood, I used wooden deck tan as a base, and it was then varnished. I then put earth onto it, and I put quite a lot on, and then spread it out and take off as much as I want with a little piece of sponge, and then let it dry for half an hour or so, and then came along with dark brown and just added some highlights. Again, just dabbed it with the sponge, and then used a relatively stiff wide brush to finish off with and get the grain. So that's what I've been using to do the wood. So that's it for this one, and we'll see you next time. It's quite a nice little model, this. You have to think about the process of putting it together a little bit more. Quite a lot of pre-painting, and especially with the wood, so painting, varnishing, and so on, which is a little bit different to what I've done before. But what it does mean is that there's a lot of preparation, and then the whole thing starts to go together very quickly. And I'm really enjoying it. It's different again. The parts fit together really nicely, and I'm especially pleased with the way the wood's looking. So hopefully all will continue. I'll have to do some touch-up along the way, but that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Thanks to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider doing so. It helps the channel a lot. And if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.